Oh my goodness, wonderful. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bye Bye Shots, Hello Drops. We are going to be talking about GLPs. Yeah, you know me. We're going to talk about GLPs. Oh my gosh, they're the hottest thing in the world
Yeah,
right
I mean,
now.
like every third commercial seems like it's a
No,
GLP, right?
I know. We all know about the GLPs. We're so excited, and we have a new alternative to the shots that we're going to be sharing tonight. So we're going to cover a lot of things. We're going to talk about the drops. We're going to talk about what's happening in the world of weight loss. We're going to talk about the financial opportunity that's, connected here. But let's start out with a very simple question. This or that, everyone, post in the chat if you might. Would you prefer, if you could lose weight with GLPs and you could take drops that were natural or shots, would you choose this or that?
A lot of,
Yes,
a lot
and
of this is
this is what we're talking about. So, this is the place for you if you want to lose weight naturally,
if you hate needles,
if you want an affordable GLP.
if you suffer from food noise, which I did, and I didn't actually realize how much I did.
Did if you want to switch from the shots to a natural solution, so maybe you've been on the shots
Yeah.
because you didn't know about these drops because they weren't here.
Or say you've already reached your weight loss goals, but you would like to maintain it.
You could move to the drops. That's so amazing. Okay, this is for you if you love your muscle and you want to keep it. Okay, muscle is the longevity organ.
Yeah.
Do you know this? Do you know most people actually die from sarcopenia, which is old age, but that is the loss of muscles.
Yep. Yeah. That is
Muscles
a
are everywhere. They're around your heart, they're around all sorts of things.
leading comorbidity is loss of strength.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
What's the other one? If you'd like to make money from your phone and you are about to launch a viral product.
All right. Everyone's heard of the weight loss shots. They're the number one pharmaceutical in the world. You know, Oprah's on them. We got Serena Williams. Costco sells them. Look, they're the top performing drug by total revenue. Okay. Like they're so hot, right? It's the number one pharmaceutical being sold worldwide right now. Worldwide, the number one drug being sold. Okay. So we have been witnessing the meteoric rise of Ozempic and other Ozempic-like products. So in 2024, Ozempic or these kind of shots, these GLPs, did $26 billion.
I forgot to do the math we were going to do about how
Okay.
much is a billion. I forgot that was my task.
Oh, our owner, Dan Putman, was
Yeah.
talking about how we throw around these words millions and billions, and how we think a billion's just a little more than millions. But a billion is like gigantuenormously higher than a million.
Well, I mean,
It's just a big
I
deal.
can do this simple math. 1 billion is 1,000 millions.
It's just, I just want you to sit with that number because it's not normal. That's not a normal number. We should not be normalized to billions.
Yeah. I mean, just said real quick, if you spent $1 million a day, it would take you over 3 years to get to spend a billion, or just under 3 years to spend $1 billion if you spent $1 million a day.
Like it's just a lot of money, you guys. So, and projected in 2025 to be 36 billion. But look at this 2030 GLPs, 100 billion.
Yeah,
Okay. This is hot.
that's incredible.
Take this statistic in. We know 30% of Americans right now are actively searching for a GLP. They're actively looking.
Hmm.
10% of Americans are currently using them. Okay, this is just Americans. We are in 40 some countries. We are worldwide. We're going to be in tons of more countries just in the United States. So imagine having something that 30% of your friends, one in three, are like, yeah, I've been looking for that. Yeah, I've been looking for that. I had a phone conversation with someone today. I
Yeah.
mean, she's been following us for 14 years. She's never bought a health and wellness product from us ever, which is fine. And she's like, "Yeah, I've been searching for this. Where do I get the link?" And our phone conversation was done in like 4 minutes.
Yeah. It was super
She's
quick.
like, "Done. Okay,
Yeah.
great. I was looking for that." Okay, like unreal. Okay, so imagine getting the same results as the shots without needles, without the 40 to 60% muscle loss that the shots give,
Yep. And that's been documented.
without nausea, and without the high cost. So we know Ozempic can be $1,000 a month. I mean, people are spending a lot of money on these. And we also know that these shots are not targeted to weight in their weight loss. So what they do is they go and take weight loss from your muscle. 40 to 60% is from your muscle. And you don't want that. You want to keep your muscle.
Yep.
Okay. That's why people, no judgment, but that's why they have Ozempic face. That's why they look the way they do, because they're losing their muscle.
Yep.
And we really want to keep our muscle. Okay. I always love to know who's speaking to me when I'm listening. So
Who
just
are these? Who are these crazy people?
these people.
These
So
crazy cats.
just a little about us. My
Yeah.
name is Erin, Dr. Erin, and this is my husband, Garth.
Hi, everyone.
And we have been in the health and wellness space for like 13 years. In addition, I'm a psychologist and a high performance mentor and speaker and author. And Garth?
Yeah, so I'm a civil engineer, and I have been passionate about health and wellness for going over 2 decades now. And it all started with a wellness fair we did at work. I went to the first year just because everyone did. I went the second year. Now I had 2 data points. So what does an engineer do when they've got 2 points of data? They create a spreadsheet. So
That's a
that
funny
then,
joke. That's a
well, I
funny
mean, but
joke.
that's literally what it was. I was like, well, I'm going to see how these numbers change. So I made it my goal at that point to get all the numbers as low as they can be or in the middle of a range of what it could be. So, and that's what has begun, or that's what began my health journey, was literally an engineer trying to get the numbers in the middle or as low as possible.
Oh my gosh. Um, Share with us in the chat, how long you've been on a health journey. Maybe that's your whole life. Maybe it's like, oh, I started at this age. But Garth and I are 52. I started my health journey around age 40. I actually, through a series of unfortunate events, became very depressed and became an alcoholic within about 1 year. And when I was getting in recovery, I noticed I was eating Oreos like an alcoholic. I could do a line of Oreos. Anyone else? Anyone else do a line of Oreos? Okay. And I was like, you know what? We had just started a health and wellness company. We had started in network marketing, and I was like, I need to be the woman that can do what she says we should be doing. I wanted to be a woman that was living in integrity when it came to my health. And I got to the gym and I was like, I just like literally I hired a trainer and we were in this group of women and we were just on our health journey. And to me, it was a spiritual solution to a spiritual problem. And we have been on that journey since then. And it's just been life-saving. I have not had depression since then. I am the only woman in my family that's not clinically depressed. I am one of the happiest people that I know. And yeah, so that's just a little bit about us. We love talking about health. I will tell you an interesting fun fact when you look at high performers, which is who I coach. High performers, of course, have the greatest success in the world. They're like top 3%. But when you study high performers, they have the world's greatest health and the world's greatest relationships. So that's why I love coaching on high performance, because it's not success at the expense of things that matter the most to you.
Right.
It's actually success because of and as a result of the things that matter most, like your relationships and your health. And turns out if you want kind of CEO level success, you're going to need like the same health of a NFL quarterback. It's kind of the same thing. And so there's so many reasons why we all want to be healthy, but we have a passion for it. So let's talk a little bit about these drops.
Yeah. So so we're going to read some of these tweaks. Where may not show up very well on your screen, especially if you're watching from a phone. But our signature drop embodies everything we stand for: revolutionary delivery method, pure innovation, and transformative wellness.
So they come in this dropper and you literally just drop them under your tongue hold it there for a little bit, sublingual delivery, and bada bing, bada boom. Like that is it.
Yep.
Okay, so let's tell them what's in these drops.
Yep. So 4 ingredients is it. And one of those ingredients, the fourth one on there, is just deionized water. So really the ingredients that are helping activate your body is salmon, specifically from Norway, that activates the triGLP, which is the name of the product. In that is, as well is organic lemon peel extract and organic ginger root extract.
Hold please. So do these taste like fish, Garth?
No, absolutely not.
How come?
Because what you're extracting the little itty bitty molecules out of the fish, you're not eating the flesh of the fish.
No,
Yeah.
we would not take these if they tasted like fish. I don't
would.
think I would.
You would
Well,
not.
maybe I
You
would.
would
I
not.
would kind of do anything for
The health and
yes.
losing
Okay,
weight.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It does not taste fishy. There is nothing fishy about this.
Yeah.
It's lemony and ginger and like it's
And even
I think it's from the bones, right? It's like it's literally not.
so what it is, this is going to sound
Okay,
gross, but
okay.
after they take the fillet off the fish, it's everything that remains.
Oh.
That goes through an extraction process, which you'll see there at the bottom note. It's multiple patents on it, and it's proprietary. We're the only ones that have it. So it's the remains of it after the fillet is taken away. And anyways, I won't go down the rabbit hole of all the science, but it is pretty cool. So
Well, we're from Norway, so all good things come from Norway. No, we are, right? Or are we from Sweden?
you by proxy you are because you're married to me, but it's my family that's from Norway.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
You love to claim you're from Norway, but that's just by marriage love. All right. So we have a lot of certifications with this product as well, and that's always exciting to see this. We're free from antibiotics, free from BSE and TSE. If you know anything about those are important. Zero additives, kosher certified, free from pesticides. We are food grade in the way that our product is prepared. We're HACCP certified as well as halal. Now, when you combine kosher and halal specifically, that gets you to a level what a lot of people call beyond organic, because those certifications are much more strict in what they go through to get that level. We're also a non-GMO. We're part of the non-GMO project. And that last one on there is good manufacturing practice. If you're not familiar with that, what that means is our product is prepared to the same level of care that pharmaceuticals are. And that ranges everywhere from the equipment to the packaging, even down to the personal hygiene of the people working in the facilities. So that GMP is a very important certification to have.
Nikki says, amazing, it carries both kosher and halal. And you had said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
that is really a big deal.
It really is. A lot of people don't realize that, but kosher and halal is very difficult to get. And it really speaks to the purity of our product, which we'll touch on even more when we get to our manifesto. Well, it's actually the next slide. Should we go to the manifesto?
Yes.
All right.
So there's a lot of words, but I'm going to read them to you. But I really want to read them to you because it's really powerful. So I'm going to do that. Our manifesto here at ORYGN. In a healthcare landscape controlled by pharmaceutical giants and institutional barriers, we stand as pioneers of change. Our foundation is revolutionary, our innovation is unparalleled, and our purpose is unwavering, returning health sovereignty to individuals through superior natural alternatives. ORYGN represents more than our commitment to pure sourcing. It embodies our belief that origin matters. From molecular foundation to final delivery, every element reflects our dedication to authenticity and efficacy. We don't just create products, we forge pathways to transformation. You are singular. You deserve optimal health without compromise, free from painful procedures and concerning complications. Our relentless pursuit of innovation drives us toward one promise: pharma results, natural delivery.
Say that one again, real quick.
Pharma results, natural delivery. As we redefine global wellness standards, our identity must reflect this revolutionary spirit. Our voice, our vision, our values all must align with our transformative mission. We are ORYGN. We are the future of wellness. All right, let's talk about what these drops do. So you'll hear about the drops as being triGLP. Tri, of course, means three. There's three pathways, three GLP pathways, one ignition, which is the drops. So let's talk about the three different pathways.
So the first pathway is GLP-1, and that's called kind of the nickname for it is the appetite whisperer. So that's going to regulate your hunger at the neural level by activating your brain receptors. Basically, your brain is going to realize that it's full and not send those signals to keep eating. It's going to slow your gastric emptying for natural satiety. So that's going to help you prevent you from overeating. It's going to reduce food cravings and portion sizes, which again just comes down to overeating and a lot of folks with overweight struggles with overweight. And it promotes sustainable weight loss without effort because all of that is just occurring naturally within inside you as part of the GLP-1. Now, when we come down to GLP-2, the nickname for that is the core shield. And that's because it helps repair and strengthen your intestinal barrier function. Just think about your digestive process. It's going to improve. It reduces systemic inflammation throughout the body. And we've seen a lot of people report that they're just inflammation in their joints. They're noticing a big difference in there and improving quite a bit. It enhances nutrient absorption and gut microbiome. And that gut microbiome is a direct link to your mood, to how you feel. There's a ton of research on there of how the stomach is your second brain.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can get your stomach functioning better, that's going to help you out with a lot of mood. And then promotes digestive wellness and immune function. That kind of speaks for itself. You're going to be healthier all around.
So do the
Yeah.
shots have all of those
Oh no.
functions?
No,
They do not.
the first slide, what the previous slide is what the shots have. So these are in addition to what you see out on the market is we have the
So
GLP.
actually, the shots make you nauseous, many, many, many people, and they cause a lot of constipation
Oh, yeah.
because of the slowing down, and that is not good. And they certainly do not repair the gut biome.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And then the last thing that our tri-GLP has is GIP, which is nicknamed the metabolic optimizer. So that's going to optimize your insulin sensitivity and glucose regulation, which really helps a lot of people with that feeling of satiety or fullness as well. Prevents blood sugar spikes and energy crashes, more sustained energy throughout your day, enhances fat burning and metabolic efficiency, and supports sustained energy and mental clarity.
So write the word yes if you can understand, if you see now why you would want to be on this product after you've lost the weight, why you would want to be on this product for the rest of your life. Not only for the GLP-1. Let's say you hit your target weight. I, for one, want that food noise to be gone forever. That is a big deal for my brain and for a lot of people's brains. When I learned that the science is showing that obesity is a disease and that it's a brain thing, and when I realized that, it was like, oh, it's not about willpower, it's about our brain chemicals. So we all see, yes, that this is a product we're going to want to be on for the rest of our lives. Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Okay, so the key benefits. Let's just bring this home. Once again, triple action synergy. We got appetite control, gut healing, metabolic balance, great energy. It's a comprehensive transformation of your body and mind. Yes, because our gut is our second brain.
Yes. And then another key benefit is clinical results. So the weight loss that people are seeing, and our product did go through clinical trials, and they were showing a 15 to 25% weight reduction over their period of a few months, improved glucose control and HbA1c. And again, that was all tested with the results of the people taking this. They reported sustained vitality, no crashes when it came to energy. They were noticing systemic reduction in inflammation throughout their body, and it enhanced their gut health and nutrient absorption. And that's another big one on there. We opened this up and someone talked about they were taking a lot of supplements. If you don't have good gut health and you're not having good nutrient absorption, your urine is probably extremely expensive because you're not able to absorb it and it's just going right through your body.
Mm-hmm. So why is triGLP different from just the GLP-1 shots? 3 years of proprietary research and development. Of course, no needles, jabs, pokes, or stings. We have a patent pending bioavailable technology. We are pharmaceutical grade manufacturing standards. We're direct to consumer, so you don't have to go through your doctor. You don't have to, have a gatekeeper for your wellness. It's your choice. Again, that sovereignty, bringing back sovereignty to your health. I love that.
And then this here, real quick, is just listing some of the clinical trials that our product has gone through and the research papers and where they're published. We have all the information available, but basically, I'll just summarize on here. So, triGLP provides metabolic efficiency, clinically proven benefits in an active and targeted way. It drives fat loss, protects overall muscle mass, and boosts your energy, as we've mentioned before. And just again, we've got the optimal mix that stimulates your own GLP-1, GLP-2, and GIP. The anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits on this are just unheard of, really giving people good energy, good health, and better quality of life.
Awesome. I love some of these testimonials. Listen, I got my drops on the 31st, lost 5 pounds in 4 days. That's never happened before.
Yeah.
Someone else said they work. I've only been on them one day and the food noise is gone. That was Garth.
Yeah. Day two, I really noticed it.
Loving this so far. I'm down 2 pounds since Wednesday. Yay, I'm super excited too. I've been searching for so long for something that's actually natural and safe. I feel like it's an answered prayer.
And here he has Chrissy talks about how in 8 weeks she's been on this, she's lost 10 pounds, and she was even more excited about the 4 inches around her waist. And that's evident of that anti-inflammation that we've talked about.
Amazing, Chrissy. This is Joe. Who knew that 10 days ago, when I started putting a few drops of nature on my tongue, I would be 8.9 pounds lighter, and the pain and stiffness in my back is suddenly gone. Wow, I love it.
Again, weight loss and inflammation, helping address inflammation. Donna reports that she was one of the early ones on this, started in November 2025. She's released 20 pounds doing the 10 drops a day. She feels she's amazed by the results. At this stage in life, she reports seeing results like this feels empowering. I have more energy, I'm resting better, and I finally feel like my body is responding again.
Awesome. So before we share a little more about all of this, I wanted to pause and have you really think about why. Why do we want to lose weight? And what is this all about? And kind of what we take a stand for. So as a psychologist, I see people that often want to lose weight. And I ask them, you can go one of two ways, okay? The first way is this kind of body positivity approach, which is totally fine. And I honor it. And it is the approach of, no, Dr. Aaron, I want to be comfortable in this body. I don't want to lose the weight. I want to figure out how to radically accept that this is the body I'm living in, and that is the direction we go. The other option is, no, I want to lose the weight, get this weight off of me because I want to feel free and good in my body. And I will tell you, so this was my journey with the GLPs. Okay. So we already talked about how we've been in the health and wellness space for 13 years. Well, last year I went through menopause, and I have a PhD, but I was not aware that I was going through menopause, which makes me feel really foolish. But I went through menopause and I lost my shiz. I gained 27 pounds. I work out 7 days a week. I did not change my eating.
You weren't sleeping well.
And I didn't know if it was the state of the world or menopause. And I thought it was the state of the world, but I became depressed. And I was terrified that my depression was back. And I went on the shots. And I lost 27 pounds on the GLP ones. I lost all that weight. And I eat a lot of protein and I work out every day. And so I kept my muscle and. But were you excited I was on the shots?
Yes, because I saw them. I mean, yes, because I saw the benefits they're giving you, but no, because I knew about all the side effects that could come with the shots and what happens if you ever stopped with the shots.
I know.
So at first we were excited, but as more and more research was coming out, it was more like, oh, geez.
Well, your body, your choice. But like, I don't want you on those, honey.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't really want to be on them either, but I am not going back to 27 pounds. For me, like I said, weight loss was a spiritual solution to a spiritual problem. For me, feeling good in my skin matters and it changes everything. So I want to give you permission to feel free, to give yourself the gift of loving the body that you're walking around in. And again, whether that is the body at your current weight or the weight that you want it to be at, it's all good. But my mission is to set the captives free, and that is freedom in your mind, body, and spirit, and finances. So I just wanted to say that about weight loss.
Yep. All right. So how would you, if you're interested in getting started in this, what would that look like? So we've got a couple of different packs. These are the most important ones that most people are interested in. If you are on a current path of trying to lose weight, then you'll want to do that triple pack, which is the 3 bottles a month. Once you reach your target goal, then you'll switch to the single bottle once a month, approximately once a month. And again, that's to help maintain your weight. But if you remember back to the other benefits we were talking about with helping your digestion system, nutrient absorption. So there's actually a lot of benefit to continually taking this product throughout your life as you just continue on, not just due to weight loss maintenance.
All right, let's ride this GLP-1 momentum that's in the world, okay? We have perfect timing for a natural breakthrough. We talked and we'll remind you 8 to 10% of Americans are taking GLP-1s. That's the shots. 30 to 35% of Americans are interested in taking the GLP-1s. The demand for prescriptions is so high that suppliers often struggle to meet the demand.
Mhm.
So we are entering a US market of more than 100 million consumers seeking what we have, GLP advantages, and some are hesitant to pursue the injectable options. I want you to like burn this on your brain like a brain tattoo. GLPs are not on trial. This is why 15,000 people a month are joining ORYGN. Everyone knows GLP-1s work. That's why they're the #1 drug in the world. They work. So the really fun part about sharing these drops with people is you're not going to get objections about it working. They're not on trial. So write that in the chat. GLPs are not on trial. So this is the perfect timing for a natural breakthrough.
Yep. So the global GLP-1 drug market began in the United States at 48 billion 2 years ago, really now 2024, and expected to rise to 53 billion. By the end of 2034, they're expecting just in the United States to be $121 billion and growing steadily. Now, what's the difference between the shots and ours? We'll just go through these real quick. There's painful weekly injections. It's a single peptide only GLP-1. Oftentimes, clinical visits are required. We're going through some medical professional. There are side effects with it. There's actually pending lawsuits right now with some of the synthetics that are out there, and all of the medical waste and supplies with the syringes and the bottles that come to you all the time, and just everything that comes with that. Ours, oral liquid delivery, triple peptides, GLP-1, GLP-2, and GIP. Fat loss while maintaining your muscles, 100% natural ingredients, sustained release, and no needles or syringes are needed. It's just the dropper, you place them underneath your tongue.
So a couple more testimonials. 14 pounds in 2 weeks, clarity, mood, sleep, processing time, memory recall, sense of well-being, ankles not swollen anymore. I feel comfortable in my own skin. Everyone around me is telling me how healthy I look. I am freaking mind blown. Like I have never been mind blown in my life before with these drops. Now have 2 official affiliates and many more to come. Look at this scale down from 263 to 254. Again, these have only been around for 4 months. So any results people are having has been in the last 4 months. And Tanya's on the call tonight. I've tried enough things to know when something is different. And this is different. My appetite feels manageable. The food noise is quiet. My energy is better. My clothes fit better. For the first time in a long time, my body feels like it's working with me, not against me. Grateful doesn't even cover it.
And here we hear from Emily. She says she's only on day 4, but wow, can't believe that she'd be free from her hunger cravings already. I also never thought my sleep was that bad, but the last 2 nights I've definitely woken feeling like I've been in a deeper sleep. This morning she had a spring in her step and was feeling good, and she cannot wait to see after her first week how much she's lost and how she feels after the first month.
And last, we have James.
You want me to? Okay, so
Sure.
yeah, about 3 weeks ago, James had hurt his back, and nothing he did would really make the pain go away for more than just a few minutes. He ended up going to the doctor, thought something else must be wrong with just the sore muscles. They did x-rays, tested everything else. Nothing was wrong, but still wasn't getting any better. In the meantime, he'd started the drops, and after 4 days, he woke up and felt like a totally different person. His back didn't hurt anymore. In addition to that, he had lost 7 pounds in 7 days. And he says, "Thank you, God, for these drops."
It's awesome, James. Okay. As a business coach, the number one thing you want when you are sharing something is you want to share what everyone wants and no one else has. Does anyone know what that's called in business? Put it in the chat if you know what that's called. When you have what everyone wants, but no one else has, there's a fancy word for it. It's either marketplace differentiation or it's a blue ocean product, meaning there's no competition.
Yep.
You've got FOMO. That's so good. That's so good. FOMO. Yes. Okay. Okay. We're going to share with you just a couple ways that you can make an income sharing these drops and helping people get that freedom in their body that we were talking about. And there are many ways you get paid, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you the story here. I'm going to paint the picture. Okay. You sell a bottle to a customer, you are making 50% commissions. So let's do the math. What's half of $55? 27 bucks. Imagine just having a bunch of customers that are just on one bottle a month. 10 customers a month is $275. 15 customers is $412. 25 customers is $687, and 37 customers is $1,000 a month. That's life-changing. Okay, now let's imagine that we've got customers on the 3-pack, because remember, the 3-pack is what people are going to be using for weight loss. Look at these numbers. 3 customers losing weight, $193 a month. 5 customers. Can you find 5 friends that want to lose weight with these drops? $322 a month. 10 customers, $645. Put in the chat, how does this make you feel? Such a psychologist question. Like, what do you think about that? What do you think about that? 10 customers for $645, and these are so affordable. 3 bottles at $129 a month is way less than the shots.
So do you think, just to kind of paint a picture, do you think over 6 months, 12 months, you could find 10 people that want to use this? And remember, we open it up by saying that there are 100 million people just in the United States that are looking for this. So if you know 100 million people are looking for this, do you think you can maybe find 10? So that just kind of put it into perspective there.
Lisa says, heck yeah, that's amazing. So exciting. Okay, there's this other thing, part of our compensation plan, and the fancy word for it is sponsoring matching bonus. But let's just make this very, very simple. Let's say I sponsor these 5 other distributors. Jane, Mary, Fred, Maria, Jerry, they're all like, yes, please, I want to make money helping people get healthy the natural way. I am going to make, you are going to make 20% weekly check match on everyone you personally sponsored. Now, is there a limit on how many people you can personally sponsor?
There is not.
No, there is not. So let's just do some fun math. Let's just imagine that these top numbers are the checks that our friends are making each week. We're going to get a 20% weekly check match. On these numbers, I'd make $35, $13, $199, $5, $93. Do you see? Do you see? Now this is unlimited, right? So you keep sharing this amazing opportunity with people. You're going to get a lot of sponsoring matching bonus paychecks. You sponsor 50 people, you can get 50 little paychecks every single week. Who would love that? Say yes, please. Amazing. A couple more testimonials. Elena says, when I first started taking the drops, I remember thinking, I hope this works, because I'd been bouncing up and down the scale, getting nowhere and feeling discouraged with my weight. Seeing progress on the scale after 2 months is encouraging, but feeling how my clothes fit better and noticing the food noise is gone, these things are why I continue to use the drops.
And then here we hear from Jen. She says, okay, huge non-scale victory. I started these wonderful drops in late December, and not only am I down 15 pounds, but guess what? I got my results back. My labs were good. My cardio test was normal. Just one minor concern, which is unrelated to the drops, but these drops work. I am elated.
Amazing. Okay. We're going to look at a couple slides, but this is very, very simple. And I want you to understand that this bonus that I'm going to be sharing is something you can earn every month here at ORYGN. So put in the chat monthly. Okay. So from now till the end of time, if you sponsor two people who then sponsor two people in a month, you get a bonus of $100. $100 every month, 2 by 2. That makes sense?
Is that month or
You
week?
sponsor month.
Okay.
You sponsor, you
My
sponsor,
bad.
wow. You sponsor two who also get two in a month between now and the end of time. Every single month you do that, $100. What if you did a 3 by 3? You sponsor 3 people a month and they do the same. Can you find 3 people that can help 3 people? You're going to get a $300 bonus every month. Every month you do this, you get a redo, a start over. You get to try again every single month. How about a 4 by 4? 4 people, and they find 4 people. $500 bonus every month. This could just be your bonus, not your paycheck, your bonus. And a 5 by 5. The bonus is $700. Like 98.5% of people don't make $700 in this industry. That is just a bonus with a product that people want. Absolutely incredible.
This is where I get confused. This is what I was thinking when they said weekly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Another really cool thing they do here is they have what's called a 1% company bonus pool. And every week that you enroll 2 new distributors, you get this 1% company bonus pool. And they take their company sales and they take how many people earn this pool and they divide it up amongst us. And every week it's like Christmas. It's like, what's the bonus going to be this week if you enroll 2 people every week? Again, it starts over every single week. You miss a week, no problem. You can do it another week. Okay. This has ranged anywhere from $13 to over $400. So every week it's like, oh, I wonder. First week I got here was $19, then it was $35. And it's just like, it's just so fun. All right.
All right, so here's one of the things we have that can help you benefit in getting some of those numbers. It's really a simple business model. There's already a pre-built marketing system. You don't need to be an expert in it. The system does the work for you. Just share the products and the opportunity. You'll get trained up on how to use that, but it's very simple. We also have rapid market growth. You've heard us mention multiple times how many billions of dollars this GLP-1 industry is going to be growing in just the next few years. And there's also a global opportunity. We'll show you what we have here on the next slide as far as where we're already at. Now, again, this is a pre-launch. So we haven't even launched the company yet. And you'll see we're in almost 4 dozen countries already. Now, what does this all mean? It means that you have low risk and high reward when you add in the pre-built marketing system, the rapid market growth, and the global opportunity. So let's take a look at those countries that we are in. And there they are, listed alphabetically.
Come on.
And this, we actually don't have, there's a bigger list that even shows all of the countries that we are in the process of getting approvals for. So out of these almost 4 dozen, this is 100% approved, 100% open, but we have many, many more that are in various stages of getting approvals. We've already applied. We're just working our way through each country's system.
We've been here, just a second. We've been here a month and we have team in Australia, Canada,
Italy.
yes, the UK,
Yep,
South Africa.
that's right. And I feel like there was another one.
It's just so cool.
Yeah. And I think you knew like 2 of them personally, but the others, like, we didn't know them. There's someone knew someone who knew someone who knew someone type of thing. And that's just how network marketing works. You never know where your opportunity is going to take you.
So we have one more slide after this. But here at ORYGN, I want you to know you're in the right place at the right time. This has never been more true than right now. In this moment, timing and positioning matter. Remember when Bitcoin first started? Yeah, it's just like that. Don't look back and wonder why you didn't. The sooner you secure your position, the more you can benefit from the growth of the team, maximizing this opportunity. And remember, we are ORYGN, we are the future of wellness. And I love this quote.
Yeah.
I want to share with you that the opportunity of a lifetime needs to be seized during the lifetime of the opportunity. This is happening, it's real, and it's happening right now. It's not too good to be true unless you say that it is. It's happening and it's happening now. And we would love to share this with you and have you join us. And just, it's so much fun. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you for moving on over to this Zoom call. We will just wish you the greatest evening, and we will see you soon. We'll see you on the internets. And
And if you have any
be
questions, get
well.
back with the person who invited you to this.